Hello everyone, JJ here, and welcome to the 13th episode of the Blizzard Audiobook series. If you'd like to follow along, there's a link to the book in the description. All that being said, let's get started. Act 12. Justice? When the machine shut off, it left a cool breeze that filled the area, pairing with the evening sky. Karol felt it as he stood there raging. His soul was like a forest fire, consuming everything in his path, but with Karol, he was consuming himself too. How does this creep know so much? Karol thought. I need to find him and end him, once and for all. Karol walked over to the rat. You! He shouted. You're just a piece of living garbage, but maybe you have some use. Where is your master going? I will never tell. You'd have to kill me first, Raphaxel replied. That can be arranged, Karol snarled, creating an ice dagger. How about I decapitate you this time? He was about to proceed with this course of action. Rex jumped in front of him and said, Karol, stop! Something has gotten into you, and you are not yourself. If you no pity or mercy any longer, then please stay your hand for the sake of not empowering the enemy. Magnopus wants his corruption. You saw how you created a beam just now. Killing him would just corrupt you more. That's what he wants. Karol agreed, and he absorbed his dagger. Now, if you excuse me, Karol said, I have a helicopter to crash. Now, Karol, Rex said, even though I've only known you for a short time, I care about you deeply. You're like a brother to me, and I'd hate to lose you. You're the only person I've met since the loss of my friend who actually wanted to talk to someone like me. I know you're upset and not yourself. That's why I'm still enduring your behavior. Please, I beg you, don't do something awful that you will regret. Calm down, stop your uses of that wicked power, and let's work together on this. Like Shadow said, remember? But the Karol Rex once knew was long gone. You're lucky I don't kill you too, he said. Rex's eyes filled with tears. Then he leaped off the tower, onto the floating steps, and rushed up the stairs to get out of the tree. You'd better get after him, Raphaxel said. Rex turned with a teary-eyed smile. For once, I guess you're right. Now, if you excuse me, I have a fox to save. Don't worry, though. We'll be back with the police when this is all over. Then he reached his bag, pulled out his hang glider, and flew after Karol. Meanwhile, the helicopter just took off with the pilot driving, and Magnopus and the sorrowful hurt Esther in the back. Hurry the damn thing up, Magnopus shouted. That fox will be here any minute now. Where are we going? The pilot asked. The Forgotten Kingdom, Magnopus shouted. It should already be preloaded into your GPS. Now step on it. Esther was shaking like a poorly dressed person caught in the cold. Her heart was killing her, and she had black scars all over due to the pressure of the beam. She remembered the kitsune near her friend. Jolene, she thought. Not the right use, huh? Magnopus was scolding her about the Olymphus on the tower, but her ears were ringing so loudly she could not hear him. She did feel, however, when he hit her, she fell to the ground. She remembered what her friend told her. Justice? Revenge is a better word for it. That's not what these gloves are made for. I know you've been angry at them, but you're better than this. I spoke to you on that fateful day because I know there is more to you than that lonely kid, broken and afraid without a friend in the world. That's why I promise you that every day we work together on this earth, I will always remain by your side. Suddenly, the pilot called urgently on the intercom. Boss! Boss! Yes? Magnopus asked. What is it?
The fox has caught up to us. He's moving at extreme speed, and he looks furious.
Esther knew that her time was almost up. She was lying on the ground, hurt, broken. She stood up, shaking and trembling. Come on, Esther, Maurice told her. What are you waiting for? Take that next step. Get on the ice. Why are you so afraid? I believe in you. I love you, Esther. Always remember that. Magnopus stamped around furiously, searching for a way out. Then he remembered his mistress of the wind. Mistress! Magnopus shouted. Make it disappear now! That fox might board us!
Boss!
The pilot shouted, terrified.
This fox is insane. He created a random jump from it. Now he's flying in the air. What is this? He's in front of the helicopter. He made a black spear. He threw the spear.
The audio cut off.
Warning. Warning.
The alarm cried as all the lights turned red.
Propeller damage. Crash imminent. 60 seconds. 59 seconds. 58 seconds.
Mistress, what the hell are you doing? Make us invisible so I can teleport to the ground without being sighted. Esther remembered the kitsune. Her gaze of sorrow.
52 seconds.
Her stare of faith. Mistress! Her look of hope. What are you waiting for? Her vision of love. No, Esther said, smiling. What? Magnopus shouted, loading his gun. No, Esther replied, happier than she had ever been. Behind Magnopus, she saw the kitsune smiling at her. She smiled back. You little...
30 seconds.
Magnopus cannot put all his plans in jeopardy for the sake of the murder of one cat, so he pulled out the Malaxium, concentrated, and teleported away. Esther stood alone in the passenger room. The lights were still flashing and the timer was at 20 seconds, but somehow she felt more at peace than she ever could have imagined.
15 seconds. 14 seconds. 13 seconds.
Esther looked around. Her body hurt so much that she didn't care anymore. She shed more tears, but they were tears of joy.
8 seconds. 7 seconds. 6 seconds.
Jolene, I did what you wanted.
5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds.
Esther closed her eyes and smiled.
1 second.
Karol arrived at the smoking ruins with the helicopter. None of it was recognizable, except for the cockpit, which miraculously spared the pilot. But Karol was searching for one person, Esther. He looked through all the ruins. All he saw was fire and smoke until he heard a sound, a deep female voice coughing. It had to be Esther. He ran in the direction he heard the sound, and sure enough, he found Esther. She was miraculously spared from the damage of the crash, though she had a few extra wounds. She was still severely injured from the beam, however. Remember what happened the second to last time I saw your pathetic face? Karol asked. Esther stayed silent and in peace. I said you were dead. Turns out my black ice doesn't kill, but I can spare myself the pain of creating a normal ice dagger if I give you what's due. Then he created a normal ice dagger, grabbed Esther, and prepared to take her life. Esther, in a thin, painful voice, replied, teary-eyed, If you are going to take my life, go ahead. I deserve no better. But if it means anything to you, I just want you to know, I'm sorry. Karol remembered the time someone else spared his life. Look, I can help you. To this day, nobody knows exactly why Karol spared Esther. Even if you ask him yourself, he could not answer. Maybe a sense of pity mixed with a sense of remembrance changed his mind. But sometimes a change of heart in the most lost, corrupt people cannot be explained. But what is known is that Karol set Esther down, turned away, and ran toward the pilot. He opened the cockpit and asked him, Where is your master going? The pilot, with a much weaker will than Rafaxo, replied, He's going to the Forgotten Kingdom. It's a kingdom encircled by mountains. Here, take my GPS. Karol grabbed it and skated back into the forest. Then, Esther heard a jet engine close to her and shut down. Then a familiar, friendly voice called out, Esther? Karol? Esther's heart leapt, and she yelled in a weak voice, I'm here. Thus it was the Rex found Esther, hugged her, and carried her away into a safer place for treatment.